Hi there, everybody. Getúlio Tamid here with you, and welcome to the Tamid Fluency Academy. Before anything, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn the bell on. Improving speaking skills is not a toy, simply because it is a cognitive process. And that is why I invite you to book a lesson with me at italki.com/Getúlio Tamid, where I'll be able to map your vulnerabilities and help you get rid of everything that prevents you from speaking fluently and confidently as well. In the previous video, I showed you how important it is to master the simple past, and in today's video, I want to help you understand how to use the past continuous like a pro. And now let's take a look at the main point. The past continuous formed by the verb to be in the past, was and were, plus the ing form of the verb. And it describes an action that was happening at a specific time in the past. You were not finished. Actually, you were in the middle of doing something there. And a good example here would be a police officer or a detective asking you the following question.
What were you doing at 10 p.m. last night?
I was having dinner with my lovely wife.
You gotta be kidding me. So it means that every suspect with a hood, every black citizen wearing a hood is gonna be a suspect? Is that what you're telling me? No, man. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Don't get me wrong. I didn't ask for anything. I just wrote to Jim and show me a police officer, an FBI agent, and a guy wearing a hood, and they came up with that. I don't know why they did that. Let me try to fix that because I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
What were you doing at 10 p.m. last night?
I was having dinner with my lovely wife.
Oh my God. And now the guy swallows the cigarette. That's crazy. So the question was, what were you doing at 10 p.m. last night? What was happening with you at 10 p.m. last night? That is the sense. And if you're not afraid of being caught red-handed, you can say, yes, I was having dinner with my lovely wife at home. That means that around 10 p.m., the action was happening. Now let's remember the golden rule about the stative versus dynamic verbs. This rule must also be applied here, and that is why I tell you that you can only use continuous tenses with dynamic verbs. Verbs like have a snack, have lunch, have dinner, have a shower, like those. They are certainly actions. You can be in the middle of a snack while something else was happening. For example, I was having a snack when you called me up last night. On the other hand, if that verb is a static or a stative verb, you shall never use the continuous form. So verbs like have a brother, have a car, have a niece, have a nephew, have an apartment, etc. So please never, ever say, I was having a farm in upstate New York. Now I want to teach you how to combine the two tenses. I mean, the simple and the past continuous in order to create sentences that will be complex, beautifully complex and interesting as well. When we blend the two tenses, we show that one action interrupted another action, like in the sentence.
What? No. When we got there, she was sleeping. I'm sure.
Sleeping is a long action, and it takes hours to happen, and obviously she was in the middle of the activity. To get there, which is similar to arrive, is a short action. And as you open the door and you step in, all that happens at a drop of a hat in 1 second. Then when we think about the scene, we can notice that the arrival happened while something else was happening. She was sleeping. Well, as for the key words, keep in mind one thing. When and while will walk together here. They're called subordinating conjunctions, and they can help you predict which tense is coming. So the word while is used for long actions. While she was sleeping. And the word when is used for actions that were interrupted at the moment. When we got there. When we arrived there. Let's have a test. Can you write down in the comments below one thing that happened to you while another thing was happening? Just like, for example, well, she was baking a cake when the telephone rang. Or while she was baking the cake, the phone rang. Thank you very much for watching. That's all for today. Bye-bye.